Leap Online Training. Welcome to Leap Online Training. Hello, I'm Rajesh from Leap Online Training. I'm here because I'm a Microsoft Azure developer. You can find me, my contact details and my mail ID. Okay. Today we are discussing Azure Synapse Analytics. In this session, we are discussing Azure Synapse Analytics Introduction and Overview. Azure Data Warehouse becomes Azure Synapse Analytics, and what's new? Challenges with Azure Synapse Analytics. Azure Synapse Analytics architecture. Okay. First one, Azure Synapse Analytics introduction and overview. What is Azure Synapse Analytics? Azure Synapse is a collection and enhancement of current Azure resources that give the client a single workspace to manage the data from ingestion to presentation. What is Azure Synapse Analytics? Synapse Analytics means whatever we are doing, whatever we have the data moving from to presentation. The in between whatever doing, that is the Synapse Analytics. See, Azure Synapse is a collection and enhancement of current Azure resources that give the client a single workspace to manage the data from ingestion to presentation. To understand this concept and why it is a hot topic for data people, you must understand the challenges that currently exist. I will tell you clearly that what is the challenges with Azure Synapse Analytics. Okay. Azure Synapse Analytics overview. We'll see. Azure Synapse Analytics is Azure SQL Data Warehouse evolved, a limitless analytics service that brings together enterprise data warehousing and big data analytics into a single service. It gives you the freedom to query data on your terms using either serverless on demand or provisioned resources at scale. Azure Synapse brings these two worlds together with a unfeed experience to ingest, prepare, manage, and serve data for immediate business intelligence and machine learning needs. This is a huge deck with lots of screenshots, so you can see exactly how it works. Azure Synapse Analytics, big concept. What is big concept with Azure Synapse Analytics? Data implementing is a big concept in Azure Synapse Analytics. See, Microsoft Synapse Analytics is the latest and greatest way of implementing data warehouse at scale in Azure. Interesting thing is it looks like the upgrade of formerly Azure SQL Data Warehouse. So this is the big concept in Azure Synapse Analytics. Some introductions to Azure SQL Data Warehouse. Actually, Azure Synapse Analytics formerly Azure SQL Data Warehouse. Then what is data warehouse? What is the introduction? We will see right now. Before going into Azure Synapse, this is what you need to know about the older product Azure SQL Data Warehouse. The Azure SQL Data Warehouse released version 1 in 2016. Then Microsoft released in 2018 Azure Data Warehouse version 2. A top-notch cloud native online analytic process data warehouse. The core difference between SQL data warehouse and a SQL database it that first as its competitors splits compute and storage as it should be. Data is filled in a file system and compute is used only when needed and with massive parallel scaling opportunities. Azure Data Warehouse was Microsoft's answer to competitors like Google BigQuery, Amazon Redshift, Presto, or Snowflake. That is the data warehouse concept. Then Azure Synapse Analytics becomes to Azure SQL Data Warehouse becomes to Azure Synapse Analytics. On Microsoft Ignite 2019, Azure announced the rebranding of Azure Data Warehouse into Azure Synapse Analytics, a solution aimed to further simplify the setup and use of modern data platforms, including their development, their use by analysts, and their management and monitoring. See, including their development, their use by analysts, and their management and monitoring. So that is the very important. What is Azure Synapse Analytics adds new to the table? What's added in Azure Synapse Analytics? We'll see. With Azure Synapse Analytics, Microsoft makes up for some missing functionalities in Azure Data Warehouse or generally the Azure cloud overall. Synapse is thus more than a pure rebranding. On-demanding query. With Synapse, we can finally run on-demand SQL or Spark queries rather than spinning up a Spark service, for example, Databricks, or resuming a data warehouse for running query. We can now write our SQL or PySpark code and pay per query. On-demand queries make it so much easier for analysts to take a quick look at a Parquet file or to analyze the data lake for some interesting data using the integrated data catalog. That is the new one. And integration of Storage Explorer. This is also new one in Synapse Analytics. Data in your data lake isn't always easy to browse through and for use. Sure, not for a business user or analyst. Within Synapse, Azure now integrated their Storage Explorer interface, a way to easily browse through the data lake and access all folders. With the Data Explorer integrated, an analyst can, in one interface, see and access all data in the data lake and the data warehouse. No further connection strings to be created and shared, and no needed for local tools such as SQL Server Management Studio for accessing the data warehouse and Azure Storage Explorer for data lake browsing. And next new one, notebooks and a SQL workbench. Before, whatever we have a SQL data warehouse, in SQL data warehouse, we don't have no notebooks and SQL data workbench. Up to now, analysts or data scientists had to work with local notebook tools, Databricks, and local SQL tools to access the different data from the data lake or data warehouse. Both Azure Data Warehouse and Data Lake Store had Data Explorer in preview, but the functionalities were limited. Within Synapse, Microsoft created an end-to-end analysis workbench accessible through the portal. One can write SQL queries and run them on the data warehouse compute or an on-demand SQL or Spark compute. We, of course, all hope we can access our Databricks cluster right from this interface. SQL analytics on data lake. Parquet format is a great, highly compressed format commonly used in data lakes. It's great to store but a bit more cumbersome to read and analyze. You can't open a Parquet file in Windows. You will need to you will need a tool with which can read Parquet Spark or a Parquet tool like Parquet viewers. You will need a tool which can read Parquet within Synapse. Microsoft integrated SQL Analytics functionalities on data lake forms formats. You can now run SQL script on Parquet files directly in your data lake. For example, using right click on the files and using open in SQL script. What Azure Synapse Analytics does that was already there before. Additional to bringing new features with Azure Synapse, Azure also tries to further simplify the step up and use of modern data platforms. Rather than having multiple tools in multiple interfaces, Azure delivers one interface in which a user can develop or orchestration of data ingestion powered by Azure Data Factory. Develop orchestration of data ingestion. Then analyze data using SQL or Python notebooks on SQL or Spark, powered by Azure Data Warehouse and powered by Databricks. After that, build and visualize reports in self-service mode using Power BI. So we are using Power BI for report services. And then finally manage an enterprise grade modern data warehouse, allowing you to build enterprise data models, facts and dimensions. Powered by this one also Azure Data Warehouse technology. The interface reflects above integration well by and under the hood refers to the other services rather than having to spin up data factory and data warehouse. You will those only need to spin up one resource now Azure Synapse. Then what is the challenges? So challenges with Azure Synapse Analytics. See, extract, transform, load. Extract, you have to data extract, transform, load, or extract, load, transform. That means we are using data factory. So challenges today, this will be different for everyone depending on when you started your journey. Today, you might be using SSIS, SQL Server Integrated Services packages to take source data and ETL into a structured data warehouse. If that is the case, then you know that if something changes at the source, it breaks and time is spent to get that data in, which can be complicated and time consuming. Then data lake allows you to do ELT. ELT means extract, load, transform. Basically, your transformations come after the load, so you can fix it up at the point. We can load the lake using different tools, but let's say we use Azure Data Factory, which is essential a read from and write to, typically no transformations, just a raw dump or copy of files. We used SSIS to transform previously. Now this time we have different tools for transforming the data. In this case, we will use Spark, which is the most popular. Spark works as a query against the data lake, and using that we can also write cleaned up data and views of data from the raw loads. To fix that would be fixing a query, so less complex than SSIS pipelines. Now we may need to load into our data warehouse where we use dimensional modeling. We can use Spark again to read from the data lake and write to the database, mostly likely writing to staging tables, then using stored procedures to load into final tables for consumption by analysis services that holds the data models to serve data to Power BI. Eventually, you need be up with architecture like this. This is Azure Synapse Analytics architecture. There are a few elements in this diagram that need some additional explanation for those unfamiliar with them. I mentioned Spark earlier, but you need transfer infrastructure to run Spark. In this case, a popular choice is Azure Data Bricks, which you can this off as a compute cluster Spark engine that process notebooks to do that querying and writing with the data lake. Next is Azure Synapse Analytics, the diagram used to say Azure SQL Data Warehouse. This is where we first confusion of Synapse is. First, now just think of that iteration of Synapse as a rebranding of Azure SQL Server Data Warehouse. Once fully backed and released, it will be more and that diagram will change. Finally, this is Polybase. There is Polybase. This is an SQL Server technology that allows mapping of tables to external data like the data lake. A lot of people refer to this as data virtualization. The key things here is that the objects in the data lake appear like a regular table in SQL Server data warehouse. One of the big issues here is the segregation of the architecture, architectural pieces needed to get data from source to Power BI. We have a Databricks workspace, Azure Storage Explorer, Data Factory workspace, SQL Server Management Studio or Azure Data Studio, Power BI, etc. With this segmentation, it can be difficult to maintain, integrate, and monitor. Then Synapse. Let's talk about the collection of services. If we take the previous diagram and we look at it differently, note the following diagrams are from Microsoft presentation given during the announcement and may change. You can see it to transition more to something like this. Now, this shows that the data lake and the Power BI portion are separate, but in the workspace, will be able to see everything. So, where is the database, the Spark engine, and the data factory? All of that is integrated together now. In this diagram, you can see what is happening inside of that Synapse container from the previous diagram. The cool things here is that Spark is fully integrated. So you can work on your notebooks using different languages of your choice. The best part is because of this tight integration, all the plumbing is done for you. So even things like Polybase is much simpler. There is no managing of connection strings between the different pieces. This is all managed under one workspace. That is Azure Synapse Analytics. Now you can see that the workspace is broken into different area that would be the focus of what you are trying to do. So as you can see, the architecture isn't all new but evolved into a better experience for developing, managing, and monitoring. This is a Synapse Studio. The Synapse Studio divided into activity hubs. These organization the tasks needed for building analytic solutions. See, you can see everything is overview, data, develop, orchestrate, monitor, and manage. So you can do everything in one workspace. So the Azure Synapse Analytics is what you learn, what I said now. If you are starting to think about a new data analytics platform, either to replace what you have or something you didn't have before, then Azure Synapse Analytics should be on your roadmap. It brings together everything you need to get from the source to provisioning data in one workspace. The integration lets you focus on the data and not be pummeling. The collective view allows you to monitor and troubleshoot to the root cause quickly. All this equals to a reduction of time to delivery and low operational cost because of the tight built-in integration. The last challenge now is to see it come to public preview in Azure. Then thank you very much. Thanks a lot. If you have any questions, any doubt, please contact me. My all details available here. See my mail ID and my contact details also everything available here. If you have any questions, please send me a mail or please give a call. Then for more details, please contact me. Lead online training. But before closing this session, I say one thing for for our better future. Even Corona also save water, save paper, go green without plastic. Okay, and thank you very much.